I wish I could write something that would change lives, but nothing I write will ever break the ties of death and sin around your mind. That's someone else's job, not mine. I will put my soul on paper till my life ends, because that is where I transcend. I leave wrong behind. I don't have to pretend that my life is perfect. I don't have to defend myself to anyone around me. The grace of God surrounds me. This is where I'm right. This is why I write. I can pen words that pierce your soul because I know that deep down you're trying to be whole, but making everything okay, that's not my role. I will take you to the brink, but it's your choice to take a drink. Will Jesus catch you? What do you think? If he calls you to walk on water, will he let you sink? So if you're ready for your life to change, then give him the whole paycheck, not just your spare change. Let Jesus begin to rearrange everything in your life like Doctor Strange. So put your picket signs and your pride away. Let the Holy Spirit direct you another way. Pick up the thing that is your burden to bear and bring it with you to God knows where. Come on, let's take a little trip inside. Let's bring your darkness out into the light. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yep, it's me again. No, I'm not here to play your game. No, stop, let me explain. Too long have I sat in your presence, letting you determine what I can accomplish. Too long I have wallowed in mires of pity, insecurity, and anxiety, depression, anger, doubt, and fear. These are the reasons that I'm here. I'm done with you. This is your eviction notice. I can move on and be happy. I know this. Now it's time for me to move on, and that means you need to be gone. You think getting rid of me will bring you bliss? You've lost your bloody mind, but fine, let's do this. Who do you want to start with? Let's see. There's doubt, insecurity, pain, and anger in here with me. If they don't tear you apart, we'll see how long you last when you get to fear. You should have brought some weapons in here because there's more than you can handle in here. I doubt that you'll get out before I rip out and bring about the end of everything that you hold dear. I'm doubting if you don't shed some tears before we're done in here, then you're still lying to yourself, like when you say only one more beer. Yeah, don't try to get around that one. You wanted to bring the fight to me, son. You're a miserable little wretch that can't be good enough. You're not strong, you're not tough. You will always give in at the slightest struggle. In the wizarding world, you're nothing more than a lowly muggle. Who cares what you have to say? Nothing is gonna change. They don't care about you, they care about them. You keep trying to do things for them. Why do you defend them again and again? You bare your heart and soul to strangers you don't even know. You want to reach out like you're gonna make a mark on someone's life, like you're gonna create a spark, but come on, you think you're really doing anything? You're nothing. Stop trying to find meaning in other people's acceptance. You don't mean anything to them. Accept it. What makes you think that you are important? Oh, does that hurt? Still trying to find your worth? Reach down, take a fistful of dirt, let it slide through your fingers. Yeah, that's who you are, and you're not gonna hear that in church. Ah, geez, man, that's really dark. Lighten up a little. Have a heart. You know he's only this far from completely falling apart. Why you gotta run around tearing everything down? Aren't we low enough already? Why you gotta bring us lower? At this point, we're just ripping up the floorboards. No one cares what's underneath. We really should just keep all this pain to ourselves. No one wants to hear me talk about myself. If we do, no one understands. They're out in the field, we're in the stands. Nothing we do really matters anyway, even though we're really all the same. I don't even know what I'm saying. I should just give up and give it to pain. Look at depression trying to make sense of the world. Little does he realize I'm the only thing that brings meaning to this world. Could you ever be happy if you were never sad? Could you ever know what's truly good if you didn't see all that's bad? You'll never know contentment without me. Could I ease up on you? Yeah, probably. But what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. I mean, unless I harp on you until you can't hold on any longer. You fall down, spiral out of control, trying to let me go. But deep down you know that I give you purpose. While the agony is worth it. I'm there to hold you in all of life's dark corners. You and I go together like a morgue and a coroner. What? You wouldn't call us friends? Why not? I'm gonna be with you to the bitter end, and trust me, you'll be bitter every day until then, cause every time you open up a door, I come in. Trust someone, love someone, be real with anyone. Take care, don't despair, I'll be there. Like I said, I'll catch you when you fall. Don't try to stall, you're just delaying the inevitable. You're eternally corruptible, and I love it. Think you'll be free of me? I doubt it, but let's be honest. Pain to find you when you don't know what you would do without it, and there's nothing that you can do about it. You're pissing him off, and that's funny, because he's trying to be angry without me. Really, man, you thought you'd call us out without any consequence? That's stupid. Just makes absolutely zero sense. How you gonna show up in here like I don't exist? You think I don't own you? Try this. Every single time you get close to the light, you run into something that you want to fight. Then it's you and I side by side till the day that you die. They have no right to treat you the way they do. You try to ignore me, but I'm no fool. I know how to get to you, and I know what they've done to you. They don't get you like I do. Come on, give them a little piece of your mind. You work harder than all of them combined. They don't know the definition of the word grind. Let's not forget the fact that your own mother left you behind. She didn't just walk away, she threw you aside. She should have been the one in whom you confide. I know you've tried to get over it, and you keep it all locked inside, but don't you think you deserve a little respect? Don't you wish someone stood up for you before your life was wrecked? You cling to your God and you call him a savior, but from my perspective, he hasn't done you any favors. He's a good guy, really. You don't have to be a genius to know that that's silly. Why would he let all of us take control? Why would he let so many face life alone? He isn't fair and he isn't good. You say you can't leave him, but maybe you should, because if he is everything that you say he is, then people shouldn't be dying, children shouldn't be crying, parents shouldn't be lying, men shouldn't be trying to get in the pants of every woman they know, and women shouldn't be hiding, feeling like they can never know if the mind of the man looking back at them isn't just waiting for the perfect opportunity to take advantage of them. The atrocities of this world should have never come into being, and finally so many people are seeing that it would have been better if we had never existed than to live in a world so screwed up that not even God could fix it. How have you fared? Are you scared? You should be, you sorry minister. I'm insidious and sinister. There's a reason that I'm the finisher. This is not just filler. This poem is your dying sister, and I'm about to finish her. I'm gonna finish you faster than Anakin's master's epic disaster. Killed off every good guy in the galaxy. Such a tragedy. This is a travesty, thinking you could step up to me. I am not simply some tingly sensation on your skin. I am the source of all of your sin. I own your life, and try as you might, you'll never be right. I keep you safe at night, because you have me when you don't have light. You bow to your anger, depression, and apathy, but you better be ready to bend a knee, because all the things you harbor inside bow to me. You wouldn't last a minute without me. Every day of your life, you'll think you'll get by without me, but that is a lie. Where would you be without me? No, honestly, how far do you think you would have made it without me? I raise the hair on the back of your neck. I put your teeth on edge. I pull you back from the ledge, and I put you in a little hedge. Yeah, I hold you back. What kind of stupid statement is that? Face the fact, we'll be together till the end of time. I'll be yours and you'll be mine. If I didn't hate love so much, we'd be the perfect Valentine. I keep you from ever crossing the line. You'll never be the best because you might get hurt. It's better to be safe than face down in the dirt. And of course everyone will leave you because of me. They have no desire to see anything that you can be. Like Doubt said, they don't care about you, they care about them. So if you try, you'll fail, and then you'll be wrapped up with pain till you cry your eyes out of your head. Why don't you just let me make the decisions instead? It should be obvious that you'll never amount to much. Everyone says you can be anything, but that is such an awful lie, and you'll probably die before you come close to any kind of success. So stop trying, give it a rest. Drop faith like a baby bird from the nest. God asks an awful lot, and if you keep following him, you'll never get to the top. Not that you would anyway. No one likes you, no one will stay. They'll all reject you, even if they don't say. You'll never be great, you'll never be loved, you'll never be accepted. The best you'll ever be is simply tolerated. So sit there in your cage like a good little pet. Maybe one day you'll get a chance to roam on a leash, but you'll never be free, because all on your own, you'll never overpower me. You might have a gift and someone might hear you, that might be true and all, but the biggest crowd you'll ever attract are the people that show up at your funeral. What are you shaking for? You started this war. What, you can't handle it? Wow, you really are pathetic. What, you thought you just walk in here and tell us all to leave? What is this, Tel Aviv? We don't get frequent flyer miles. We don't travel. That isn't our style. You think we don't know that we make your life hell? You think you're worth anything without us? You must be under a spell. I'm sorry that doubt beat you down and anger kicked you when you were down and pain just wants you to drown. They broke your ribs and kicked you around, but come on, stop crying, get out of the ditch, pick yourself up and stop being such a little bitch. Enough, all right. He doesn't have the strength to fight. He's a child of mine, a child of light, and the smartest thing he ever did was bring you outside to face the light. He doesn't have room for you in his life. I am the way, the truth, and the life, and where there is life, there is light. And now it's time for all of you to take a hike. If you think I wanted you here, you're mistaken. I created the world for them, but it was taken by you, and you have the audacity to point your fingers at me and claim that I screwed up? Boy, that's messed up. I love these people, every tongue and every nation. When they come to me, they are a new creation. I cleanse them body and spirit. I call out to them, even when they don't hear it. They should know by now that they don't have to walk in darkness any longer. By coming to me on their knees, they can be made stronger. Your faith has made you well, and if you couldn't tell, I am the only one that can deliver you from this hell. You think I am blind to all that goes on in the world? You think I'm not with you when you're sucked into the whirlwind that is pain and suffering? If you believe that, you have another thing coming. Open up that dusty Bible and look into my word. I'm the first and the last. I own this world if you haven't heard. You justify not listening to me because I don't end all the pain you feel in a moment, but you don't stop for long enough to realize that that is such a faulty argument. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. My grace is sufficient for you. Why can't you see this? I don't want you to do better. I don't want you to perform. I don't want you to go along and conform to the norm. I don't need you to fix yourself before you come to me. I hope that by now you see that if you fight darkness with darkness, you will always fail, and it will always be a bloody trail of tears and selfish agony. That's not the path I want for you because it leads you away from me. I didn't commission you to storm the gates of hell. I said if you stand on my promises in the storm, then hell will not prevail. Look at my servant who's no longer a servant but a friend. Have you gotten enough pleasure out of torturing him? You cannot stand before me because I stand before eternity, and that is not something that you can comprehend. With a single word, I can end your entire existence. I've seen all you can do. I've examined the evidence, and ending you before your time would not do them justice. You've stolen so much of my love from them. Why don't you chew on this? For every single thing that you have done, you will spend an eternity answering for, because the truth is I have already won. Death and darkness are no more, because at the cross I took all of your power, so you would do well to cower, because this is your final hour. In the light of eternity, you have no place, and when they finish the race, I will right every single wrong. So be gone, you don't belong. Compassion will subdue anger, grace will overpower doubt, and love, perfect love, will cast out all fear. So none of you have any right to be here. In me they are perfect, righteous, and redeemed. I have loosed the strands of death, and you have no say in the matter. I've taken all of their sins, and I have lovingly scattered them as far as east is from west. I have promised them eternal rest. And just as east and west will never meet, so are they in condemnation. They are free. They no longer answer to you, you answer to me. So come, state your case, but this battle cannot be won with reason, because I created reason, and therefore reason cannot hold a candle to me. It's treason. You would take my creation and use it against me? That's cowardice at its finest, and now I hope you see that you don't have a leg to stand on, and anything that you throw at me is simply using what I have given you to try to undermine me. The best you can do is undercut, destroy, and kill, but nothing you can do can negate my Father's perfect will. I created life. All you do is create strife, using the materials at your disposal, trying to paint me in a bad light, but I hope they reject your proposal. Come unto me, all you who are weary and heavy laden. My burden is light, my yoke is easy. It's time for you to trade in the life of fear you've been living in. It's time for you to see that all of your sin is no match for me, because I can make you new again. Maybe you thought this would be easy, but that's not what it means to follow me. Call on my name and I will deliver you. I will make you new. You will have the power to meet your demons face to face. Stand firm in my love for you and let me put them in their place. You don't need doubt. You don't need anger. You don't need fear. All you need is grace. You are a child of mine. You are not a waste. My strength will be your strength. Don't hold me at arm's length. Let me in. Let me show you the power of love again and again.